This model is a door to show how the use of an ultrasonic sensor and a microcontroller can be used to open doors without any physical contact. The code is able to do this by using the trigger output on the ultrasonic sensor to send out a sound wave, which is then received by the echo input on the sensor. Then the variable duration, which is measured in microseconds, is set equal to the time it took for the sound wave to hit an object and then return to the sensor. The distance is measured in centimeters and is found by taking the duration, multiplying it by the speed of sound, and dividing it by 2. By dividing by 2, the extra time that the sound wave takes to return to the sensor is removed, allowing for accurate object sensing. This distance is then averaged with the previous distance, which is the distance 50 milliseconds prior to the current time. This is done to ensure that any deviances from false readings does not falsely activate the door. The average distance is then used to check if the door needs to be opened or not. If the object is less than 25 centimeters away from the ultrasonic sensor, it will turn the indicating LED from red to green. This will indicate that the sensor detects an object and that the door is open. Then the door open function is called to turn the servo on and move the door to an open position for 10 seconds, and will stay open as long as any object is less than 25 centimeters away from the sensor. The else statement following the if statement will then turn the indicating LED from green to red to indicate that the sensor does not detect an object and that the door is closed. The else statement will keep the servo at the closed position. The use of an if-else structure is more efficient because only one if statement is used to check if the door needs to be open, and if not, the else statement will automatically keep the door in the closed position. In comparison to using two if statements, one to check if the door needs to be closed and one to check if the door needs to be open, can be more redundant as well as inefficient than using one if-else structure. Finally, the current distance is set equal to the previous distance variable, and then the loop will delay or wait 50 milliseconds before looping the code again. The use of an ultrasonic sensor to create an automatic door opener that is contactless can help combat the spread of COVID-19 because if one does not touch a surface, they will not have the risk of either contracting the disease or spreading the disease. This can be useful in areas of high traffic where the spread of COVID is the most likely, such as in hospitals, stores, and even airports. The model consists of an Arduino Mega 2560, the HC SR04 ultrasonic sensor, a 4-pin red-blue-green LED, and a Rev Robotics smart robot servo. But within practical usage, the smart robot servo will be swapped out for a stronger servo.